What if the hero you admire started crossing lines he vowed never to cross? In today's gripping tale, we will see Spider-Man like never before, bonded with the Venom symbiote and spiraling into darkness. From mercilessly defeating Hobgoblin to brutally killing his enemies, Peter Parker's transformation shocks everyone, including himself. As the lines between hero and villain blur, Spider-Man faces unimaginable choices and consequences. The story starts, we see Spider-Man bonded with the Venom symbiote fighting Hobgoblin on a street, but this time the situation is far from normal. Spider-Man has already defeated Hobgoblin, yet he doesn't stop. He keeps hitting Hobgoblin, and removing his mask gives him a final warning. After working hard all day, Spider-Man deceives MJ to enjoy with Black Cat, which is very unusual for his character. Deep down, Peter also feels he's doing something wrong, so he visits Reed Richards for some tests. There he realizes that the suit he's wearing isn't just a normal black suit, but a symbiote. Upon discovering this, Reed Richards wants to conduct further tests on the suit, but Peter refuses and leaves. Later on, to clear his mind, Peter goes to Aunt May's place, but then something very unexpected happens. Hobgoblin blows up the entire building where Peter and Aunt May were. This situation is so critical that Peter, despite his efforts, cannot save Aunt May. And this is the moment where Peter's nature completely changes. He forgets what it means to hold back. He is so angry that he crushes Hobgoblin's head with his hands and hangs his dead body on a streetlight. But even after brutally killing a villain, Spider-Man's anger does not subside. He decides that he will kill every villain he has ever spared. After making this decision, he goes on a hunt and in one go kills Kingpin, Scorpion, and Shocker. As soon as the Sinister Six learns about this, they unite and form a team because they know that if they don't kill Peter soon, Peter will finish them all. They make a plan to lure Peter into their territory, and as soon as Peter arrives at the location, Mysterio starts attacking him with his illusions. But this doesn't last long. Peter uses the Venom symbiote to kill Mysterio in just a few seconds. Then when Rhino attacks Peter, Peter punches him so powerfully that Rhino dies from a single punch. After this, Peter also takes down Dr. Octopus and Electro. But before he can kill anyone else, J. Jonah Jameson, with the help of Spider-Buster armor, throws Peter into the fire, causing Venom to completely separate from Peter. Peter falls to the ground unconscious. When Peter regains consciousness, he asks Jonah if he killed everyone. Jonah Jameson tells him that yes, he did kill them all. Hearing this, Peter feels terrible because he never wanted to do such a thing. The black suit he wore made him do all this. Peter and Jonah Jameson then heads back to New York, and we see Venom, still alive despite being burned in the fire, following their car. As Venom reaches New York City, he targets the Fantastic Four's headquarters, the Baxter Building, and soon takes control of the entire building. This incident happens on such a large scale that even the Avengers find out about it. Captain America orders Spider-Man and Human Torch to investigate the Baxter Building, but as soon as they enter the building, the thing suddenly comes and slams Peter into the ground. At this moment, Peter realizes that if he makes the mistake of holding back, the thing will kill him in seconds. So Peter uses all his strength to attack the thing and somehow manages to knock him out, throwing him out the Baxter Building. At this moment, Venom becomes so powerful that he even takes control of the Avengers standing outside. Peter is trying his best to find a way to defeat Venom, and finally he finds a device that can change anyone's facial appearance. He quickly calls Human Torch to his location because Peter has a plan. Just after this, Peter goes to Venom and tells him that if he lets go the Avengers and Fantastic Four go, he is ready to bond with him once again. But hearing this, Venom kills Reed Richards on the spot because he wants to bond with Peter but doesn't want to let the Avengers and Fantastic Four go. Seeing this, Peter starts to run away, but Venom is still chasing him. At this moment, we realize that the one running is not Peter but Human Torch. As soon as Venom starts bonding with him, Human Torch uses his full powers to burn Venom to ashes on the spot. Basically, Peter used the face-changing device to make Human Torch look like him. After all this, Peter turns himself to the police because he has killed many villains, but fortunately, Peter doesn't get any punishment because the Avengers and Fantastic Four confessed that they were under Venom's control. They had no idea what they were doing. Right after this, we see Peter at Reed Richards' funeral, where Reed's wife comes to him and says that he should take Reed's place in the Fantastic Four, and with that, Peter becomes the fourth member of Fantastic Four. And this is how the story ends. What do you think about this? Do you think Peter should get the punishment or not for the crimes he had committed while being under the influence of the Venom's symbiote? Please let me know in the comments below, and please do share, like and subscribe. It really helps us a lot. And you can watch here why Spider-Man is the best superhero, and also watch how Aquaman lost his V card. Thank you.